What is going on, guys? You're watching Cloud Legacies. I'm Dowd.
It's Clark.
And today, we're gonna give you guys a funny boot camp story. Or just, what happened when we first got into boot camp. Like, just something funny that happened to us. Clark, kick it off.
Alright, guys, so a big misconception that a lot of people have is that you get on a bus and you take the whole bus all the way.
That's not true.
That's not true at all, yeah. So what happened with us is, or at least for me, we got in like some cargo vans. We got in some like dingy old cargo vans that smelled horrible. Smelled like orange juice mixed with farts. So we get in these vans and there's not even like full seatbelts. So we're going, and then you stop to eat. So we got off at like Golden Corral. We went and I tried to eat as much as I could because I knew they weren't gonna feed us when we got there. Anyways, besides the point, we get back, we get in the vans, we're going, and as we're like pulling up, you start seeing all the signs. Hey, Paris Island, like South Carolina, and it's like, oh crap, like this is getting real. And the whole time you've been trying to sleep, because that's what your recruiter will tell you, like try and sleep, get as much sleep as you can, because you're not going to sleep for the first couple of days, which is also true. You don't sleep for like 3 days.
72 hours, boys.
So then we finally get there, and I'm like, all right, let me get my seatbelt off, because I'm a big dude. I'm like 6'2", 6'3", and my legs are like stretched into like underneath the seat. So I was like, all right, I gotta be ready to get out quick. So they come, and they don't even come on the van, because you know, you see the videos, they come up on the bus. Nah, they just threw the door open. They said, get off the bus, you know, get off the van. So then we're like running out. I almost tripped and fell. I'm like climbing over the seat belts on the side. And then we finally get out and they're like, go to the footprints. They're like screaming at us, top their lungs. So we finally go over, I get there, and then, you know, I start looking around because, A, it's a new place, it's hot, it's humid, there's bugs flying, you can hear like the bugs chirping. So then finally they're like, put your heads down, put your chin against your chest. And then before you know it, I'm just like down like this, and they're like, close your eyes. So we're heads down, closing our eyes, nothing, you can't do anything, you can't move. And then all of a sudden this mosquito comes, lands right on my eye. This man bites me right on my closed eyelid, and mosquito bites fluff up and they get itchy. So here I am, right off the vans, getting ready for boot camp, thinking like, what in the world am I gonna do? And then some mosquito comes and decides to bite me right on my eyelid. So there's that.
Hey, so for me is we were waiting at some airport, some place, and before you actually get on the bus, you got these like, I don't want to say drill instructors, but you got these Marines that kind of pick you up, bring you on this bus. So me and my friend at the time, we hop on this bus, right? And we were talking from even before getting on this bus, so we were buddies. So we're sitting right next to each other, we're like, yo, we're about to go to boot camp. We're dabbing each other up. We're like, yeah. So we get in this bus, right? And before you know it, somebody's like, put your heads down. So we're like, oh crap. So you put your heads down so you can't see the island, right? So I guess it's to like people that want to escape. You don't really know how you got in, so you won't know how you got out. But it's pretty much a one-way kind of. So you get in there, right? You're driving there. Everybody's nervous. Everybody's chit-chatting. Everybody's a little excited, and then all of a sudden, the freaking bus stops. Right? The bus stops completely, and like Clark said, all you see is a door slam. He's like, "All of you, get off my bus right now!" So everybody's like. So you all like legit skedaddle out of the freaking bus. Like you got Bobby and Shmurda all over each other, you know, heads tripping everywhere. And then they're like, get on the footprints, and then you're like, oh crap. So you all try to get on the footprints, and then you forget how to put your feet together, because you like before the military, like you never stand with your heels together. So like that's kind of like now we stand at a 45-degree angle. So you're doing that, and then this guy comes out. He gives you like this little I want to say introduction, you know, about respect or whatever, and that you guys are trying to be Marines or whatever. And then he's like, the first like 2 people in the front, he's like, now open up the hatches. Hatches are doors. So you get these 2 freaking dudes, they just run up, they open that crap open, and then you run in, like you sprint, like, so you run in, right? And then you got all these seats, and these are weird seats. They're made for like people that are like 4'2", right?
Little desks.
Yeah, so we're not tiny people. So I sit down, right? And then you get these like blue little bag where you put your important documents in it. So this staff sergeant or sergeant up there, she's giving us instructions, give us our platoon number, giving us all this information, right? And this guy next to me, he's some, I guess, mental in the head. So this man writes his like full name, he writes his social security on there, he writes a whole bunch of crap on there. And then she comes over, she's like, what the hell are you doing? He said, nothing, dude. Like, no cap. he literally looked, he's like, nothing. And this was, so you guys don't know this, but drill instructor voices are so deep that like you think a female is a male. So like this guy literally thought this was a dude, and she's like, what? He's like, stand up right now. He's like, stand at attention. And nobody knows what attention means. He's literally like, he's like he doesn't know what stand at attention means. Nobody did. You learn that later on. So then like obviously he got blasted.
Alright guys, so basically before the Marine Corps, I didn't have a lot going for me. I wasn't really doing any college courses like my friends were. I was still just working. And at the time, my girlfriend, who's now my wife, Karina, I had started beginning to meet her. And then through her, I was introduced to the Marine Corps. I went to a couple PTs and I started like really falling in love with it. And then from there, just started working out, getting really serious about it, and decided to join. Not just because she brought me into it, but because I saw like the potential in the future for it and just setting up future plans. So has the Marine Corps been everything that I've expected to be? Yes and no. There's a lot of things that we'll probably go more in depth in another video that you don't expect, but there's also a lot of things that you do expect. You know, you PT a lot, you have to stay fit for your PFT and your CFT.
For the Marine Corps, I actually went to college, and I gave college a shot because my parents were, they grew up on like education's everything, and I still believe it is. So I went for like about 2 years, and then like towards the end of that semester, I kind of changed my mind, and I was like, I kind of want to do something crazy. So I literally walked into my recruiter's office in Brooklyn. I told him, I still remember his name, Staff Sergeant Pan. I told him, hey, I want to join the Marines. He's like, why do you want to? And I had a good recruiter. He asked me, why do you want to join? And I told him I just want to, like, I was honest with him. I wasn't like, oh, I want to, like, we all want to do something good for this country. We all want to, but a lot of people get in for the wrong reasons. There's not a lot of money in this. You're not going to get paid a lot of money. Yes, you do get benefits, but you're not getting paid the amount that you're seeing like on TV or in the movies. It's just not true. So I just got into it because I know you're going to do crazy shit. I know you're going to travel. I know you're going to meet people, and like it is a good example of it. So if I would have stayed in New York, I would have just went to college, got my degree, and then found a job that I kind of like. But now it's different. Now I got to North Carolina after MOS school, so military occupation specialty, and then I met Clark, and then now we're running this whole YouTube thing, and we're planning on growing from there. So it just goes to show that, you know, wherever you decide to go, or just wherever you decide to go in life, God has different plans for you. So that's kind of what happened with me. I mean, our future videos are going to be geared more towards people who are just interested in the military or just plan on going in. We're going to answer all your questions. We'll give you the real breakdown, like everything that actually happens versus those YouTube trailers that you see. We're going to tell you the truth. Like, we're not going to BS you, basically. So that was my backstory before getting into the Marine Corps. Marine Corps, it's kind of what I expected, kind of not. You know, once you get through the whole boot camp and MCT and you know, MOS school, learning your job, and then getting to the fleet, like even when you're at the fleet, you still gotta learn like new things. Like, you're not just gonna come here and do your job immediately. Like, it's gonna take time for you to build up to a certain billet and become proficient in it. It's not gonna happen like that. A lot of people have that misconception. So that's just my opinion, and that's just Clark's opinion, and what we were doing before the Marine Corps. Now, if you want to see videos of our boot camp experience, like, we'll take like maybe 10-20 minutes and we'll literally run through some of our boot camp experience. We'll go part by part. Leave it in the comments. Hit a like. All right, guys, peace.